snake on the planet. They are found everywhere except in New Zealand, Greenland, Iceland, Antarctica, and Ireland. Each of them boasts impressive and unique characteristics and is differentiated by size, color, and venom efficacy. This video beams a light on some snake species that grow to immense proportion. Prepare to be amazed as I take you through the list of the 10 biggest snakes in the world. Number 10. The Black Mamba. The Black Mamba is the largest venomous snake in Africa. They are covered with olive, brown, green, or gray, but are rarely black. It measures between 7.2 and 8.9 feet long, but some species grow up to 13 feet. The longest one in history is confirmed to be 14.11 feet. Not only does this animal claim the prize of one of the longest snakes in the world, but it is also the most aggressive and fastest, with speeds of up to 200 kilometers per hour. They are known to attack even without provocation. Their venom is toxic and can cause a human to collapse within 30 minutes if not treated with antivenom. They hold smaller animals in their mouth until the venom takes effect, but larger prey suffers 2 strikes until it is weak and swallowed. Females lay up to 20 eggs and incubate them for 2 to 3 months. Babies are independent and fend for themselves immediately after birth. Although they are climbers, they prefer the solitude of the ground because that's where they lie in wait for an unsuspecting victim. Number 9. King Cobra. The king cobra is found in Asia and is one of the longest venomous snakes in the world. It flaunts its fearsome status and would attack whenever it chooses. However, they typically avoid confrontation with humans, but wouldn't tolerate provocation. They grow up to 18.7 feet long and weigh up to 9 kilograms. The male variants are more extensive than females, which is rare in snakes. From birth to death, they never stop growing. After a bite from the king cobra, the victim can die within 15 minutes. Although their venom is not the most potent among other snakes, it contains high neurotoxin levels in a single bite. It is so effective that it can kill 20 people simultaneously. This poison causes respiratory arrest, cardiac failure, and eventual death. King cobras live in southern China, Southeast Asia, rainforests, and plains of India. They feed on other snake species, including lizards and smaller mammals. In Vietnam, it is a protected species, and specialized organizations like the King Cobra Conservancy are recruited to protect their habitat. Number 8. Reticulated python. The most enormous recorded reticulated python is 28.5 feet long and weighs 145 kilograms. Although they are known to be aggressive, they wouldn't hurt a human until provoked. The average species is about 16 feet. The beauty of their skin makes them a target in commercial skin trade. Their infrared sensitive pit organs and a keen sense of smell help them identify their prey. This snake lives up to 20 years, but attains sexual maturity 2 years after birth, depending on its size. Females lay up to 80 eggs, which incubate between 80 to 90 days. Within this period, the mother fasts and produces muscular shivers that warms the eggs during cooler times. Despite habitat disruptions, they are tolerant and survive still. Medusa is a reticulated python in Kansas City. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, it is the longest snake kept in captivity. As of 2011, it measured 25 feet and weighed 158.8 kilograms. As a rule, this animal swallows prey 1/4 of its length and equal to its weight. Number 7. Burmese python. Native to the grassy marshes of South Asia, Burmese pythons need no introduction. They grow up to 25 feet in length and 90 kilograms in weight. In their early days, they spend more time on trees, but they transition to the ground as they grow older. Because of their swimming skills, they can stay submerged in water for up to 30 minutes. They feed primarily on birds and small mammals. They prey on larger animals like goats and pigs, adult deer, and alligators as they become mature. Although they suffer poor eyesight, they can capture their victims through chemical receptors and heat sensors on the jaws. Burmese pythons are solitary serpents that prefer to be seen during spring mating. Females lay up to 100 eggs, which they incubate for 2 to 3 months. Before you jump in the excitement that this creature is non-poisonous, its constriction can kill faster than the deadliest venom. Like most snake species, this one is prone to endangerment thanks to illegal hunting and habitat depletion. Number 6. Titanoboa ceruginoensis. The biggest snake that has lived on Earth's surface is a Titanoboa. It existed 600 million years ago, only 6 million years after Tyrannosaurus rex left the scene. The remains of the snake showed it measured 42 feet long. To put this in perspective, it is about the same length as the longest school bus you'll ever see. Its weight is estimated at 1,133 kilograms. The animal's remains were discovered in a coal mining pit in Colombia. Scientists believe Titanoboa was the top predator of its time and acted like a supersized anaconda since it spent most of its time in the water. It first constricts its prey before swallowing it whole. Judging by its jaw structure, scientists suggest that it was wired to catch fish, crocodiles, and turtles. Its size could be an indicator of a tropical climate warmer than what researchers previously thought. They realized that a cold-blooded animal couldn't regulate its body temperature and survive in mean temperatures. Number 5. Eastern Diamondback. The Eastern Diamondback is a strong contender for the scariest and weightiest snakes on the globe. It is dubbed the most dangerous venomous snake in North America. Even Guinness World Records does not have a single listing for the world's heaviest poisonous snake, but it admits that it is probably one. A specimen caught in 1964 measured 7 feet and weighed about 15 kilograms, which is too much for a rattlesnake. According to a reliable source, its double-action venom contains the enzyme crotalase, which can clot fibrinogen. The Eastern Diamondback boasts the longest fang of any rattlesnake, measuring an inch. When activated, it can inject enough venom to take down 3 adults. Bites are excruciating, but there's an antivenom that is readily available within the snake's range. During mating season, males compete for their female counterparts by asserting dominance. The gestation period ranges from 6 to 7 months, and about 20 snakes are born alive. Although deadly, they avoid humans and would only attack in defense. The Eastern Diamondback is not endangered, but is a victim of widespread hunting and habitat loss. Number 4. African Rock Python. As the name goes, the African rock python is a species found in Africa. It holds its head high as one of the colossal snakes on the globe. It is shorter than a reticulated python and grows up to 20 feet in length. In 1958, an African rock python was killed, and according to a report, it had a 4.9 feet juvenile Nile crocodile in its stomach. Its native habitat is in sub-Saharan Africa, and it eats antelope, warthog, herons, and other small mammals. Unfortunately, they are infamous for attacking and killing humans by encircling and sniffing life out of them. The African rock python lays up to 100 hard-shell eggs in an old animal burrow, cave, or termite mold. The females shield their eggs from predators for 2 weeks after hatching. Since man fears them, it justifies wanton killings by ruthless hunters. Although they are not an endangered species, it may happen soon because their habitat is frequently disturbed. Number 3. Amethystine Python. I must confess that the python family features prominently on this list. The amethystine scrub python is found in Papua New Guinea, Australia, and Indonesia. While small ones spend more time in trees, adults prefer dense rainforests, rivers, swamps, or streams. There are 4 known subspecies. Larger snakes measure 16 feet in length, but there are unconfirmed reports of snakes exceeding 28 feet. Females weigh between 15 to 30 kilograms, but there are reports of oversized specimens weighing as high as 90 kilograms. Male variants are much smaller, with an average of 5.1 kilograms to 11 kilograms. Like most massive pythons, amethystine feeds on small mammals like rats, possums, bats, and large lizards like monitors. It detects its warm-blooded prey at night through heat-sensing pits on the front of its head. When prospective victim is within striking distance, the python seizes it and coils its body around it. This suffocates the animal and gives way for a decent meal. Now it's time for today's best pick. Our best pick features our gargantuan snake that would rather swim in water than slithers slowly on land. They prefer to be alone, but when you get too close, you'll understand why they're nicknamed Elephant Killer. Stay glued. Number 2. Green Anaconda. Talk about the heaviest snake in the world, and this slithery green anaconda would proudly wave its hand in the air. It boasts a massive 227 kilograms in weight and 8.43 meters long. Although the reticulated python is longer, it is slenderer than this breed. Researchers say that a 5.2 meter long anaconda is the same weight as a 7.3 meter long reticulated python. Luckily, they are non-venomous and found in Trinidad and South America. They spend most of their time in slow streams, marshes, rivers, and swamps. As a result, their eyes and nostrils are on their head instead of the sides. This arrangement allows the creature to see predators above the water while its colossal body is submerged in water. They feed on a variety of diets like deer, turtles, capybara, and even jaguars. Since they belong to the boa family, they use their long and muscular bodies to constrict their prey before swallowing them. Although anaconda refers to the green species, 3 others are relatively